I personally thank Auditor MOHANA for giving me this opportunity and again and again making me participate in this in every time, and it's been an honor. Thank you very much, and I believe this meeting is going to be really great. So I wish everyone would participate and get the best of this meeting. Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite JC Manigandan to introduce about our guest. Guest introduction by JC Manigandan. Sorry, chief guest introduction by Muthu Lakshmi.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Now, I would like to welcome our JC Senator R. Sundareshwaran, philanthropist, engineer, entrepreneur, strategic scale-up consultant, trainer, mentor. He joined JCA in 2011 and 2013 Vice President Management. In 2013, LAM Vice President Training. In 2014, Chartered President, conferred JC Senator. His awards are Outstanding New LAM President Zone Award, Outstanding New LAM President National Award, Outstanding Senator of JC India National Award, 11th National President and National Directors Recognition, Outstanding Participant in Zone 2014. In 2015, District Director, Madurai District Zone. In 2018, Zone Officer Resources, First Offers to Public Resources Toolkit and First Officers to campaign about foundation across zone. In 2019, Zone Officer, JSE Week celebration, first time over 55 LAM celebrated. JSE Week and reported the same to NHQ and 3 loss were reported among top LO by JSE India. In 2020, Zone Director Management, winners, Outstanding Zone Officer, Zone Award, released the colorful zone directory at large. First zone to redefine ZBRP in accordance to COVID-19 include pandemic. First time ZoneCon Win-Win 2020 hosted in a 7-star rated venue. Chairman for Mr. Chairman 2020. In 2020, Zone Vice President, Outstanding Participant in OTS 2021. Outstanding Zone Vice President, Zone Award. Both half positive with highest international growth and MSK attained. RPP contribution from the region. In 2020, Zone Officer Orientation. Zone's first officer for the portfolio. Professionally graduated as a national trainer. His profession. Philanthropist with business venture in healthcare, virtual sales, e-commerce, energy and convention centers, reality rentals. Achievements. Invented many COVID-19 infection prevention device, patent approved and registered with central government, and the same was published and telecasted globally in print, satellite and digital platforms reaching around 3+ crore individual cross globe. 40+ national state level distinction, both technical and managerial during school college days. As German's business delegate, he visited Bavaria state. As China's business delegate, he visited Jillian province. Served various designs like students representative to Madras University Senate Council, bulletin editor, Leo coordinator. So now I would like to warm welcome to JC Senator R. Sundareshwaran. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Muthu Lakshmi. So Muthu Lakshmi has already told a lot of things about our chief guest. So one thing which was which caught my eye was he has patented many device for infection prevention devices for COVID during 2019. So that was a very great achievement, and that was really awesome. And I would like to invite our chief guest, JSA Senator R. Sundareswaran, to deliver his chief guest speech. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. So coming back always to Delta Entrepreneurs is a lot of energy addition for me, and the kind of commitment going up with almost like 750 days and the dice keeps rolling and the clock keeps ticking and the days keep going. That's definitely a great achievement. 732. So somewhere we are very much near a massive score of 750, and this is almost like my 6th or 7th time I'm coming here to Delta Enterprise. So I should be very much thankful and happy that I'm able to quite often come back to the place. And today it is chaired by our Ravichandran sir from JCA Rajapalayam Excel. This has been a law which has been very close to me quite since my presidential period of 2014, and even before that, from the days of our chartered president JC Madasamy sir. It has been a wonderful journey to know people with Rajapalayam Excel LO. So thank you, Chairman, and I would like to thank everyone for inviting me as a chief guest for this wonderful occasion. And speaking about the topic, explore the unexplored. Yeah, and before that, about Satar Ali sir. Satar Ali sir has been a man who keeps a very calm. He's kind of Ganguly of cricket. You would have seen that uh, maybe like you would have noted that Dhoni would have made a lot of landmarks, but all those landmarks were seeded in the period of Ganguly. When Ganguly was captain, he brought in a lot of changes, and he made he was one of the very charm and the calm captain of Indian cricket team. Like that, I used to see Sadar Ali when even during our NTTS days, and the day he interacts with everyone, even today in our WhatsApp group or somewhere when we communicate to one another, and the kind of brotherly love he has is something great. And it's my privilege to be here as a chief guest for a session. So I would like to explore the unexplored, where I believe is going to take us to a various dimension of thought-provoking journey. And there's always kind of the dimensional that is the alternate dimensional of thinking on his work has been always fabulous, and it's great to be here. And thank you the entire team Delta to be here to witness one of refined trainer Satar Ali's session today as chief guest. Thank you one and all for this fabulous opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to invite JC Manigandan to introduce about our today's trainer, Sardar Ali sir. Manigandan, your voice is not audible. I think there is some technical glitch. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, Mani, you can introduce our trainer, please. Mani, your voice is audible. You can introduce our chief guest.
Okay. This young polyglot born in Tirupati. This is French language trainer and a study abroad consultant. He joined the CGI in the year 2015. During 2017, he participated in speech craft and recognized as the most outstanding participant. Later, in 2017, he received his certification as a zone trainer, and he was also an outstanding performer at the event. In 2018, he was nominated as the Vice President of Business of our LAM JCA coaching. In 2020, he was the LAM Secretary, and in 2021, he became the president of JCI Cochin. Next year, he became the president of JCI Cochin. He was also the president of Sen Cochin. Junior Entrepreneur Network Cochin unit of Zone 20 in the year 2020 to 2021. He has been recognized as the most outstanding participant from 120 participants in the Presidential Academy of Zones 20 and 22 for the year 2021 out of 120 participants in 2021. At Bangalore NetCon, he was recognized as the outstanding parliamentarian in General Assembly. After his post-graduation in English, he underwent a training for aviation and hospitality management from Srishti Aviation, Hyderabad. He started his career as an educational counselor and moved to learn and training languages. He has worked with different institutions as business development manager, translator, and training head, and so on. He has undergone training and ascent utilization, and he is a certified British Council trainer for IELTS. He has had experience in international schools and colleges as an French faculty. He has had students from 27 different countries across the globe. You can find him on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. He is married to JC Sapna Satar, an entrepreneur. He has two little kids, Ila Zatar Ali and Ilya Zatar Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, let me proudly welcome our JCI Satar Ali. Okay.
Thank you, Manikandan. We have no doubt that our trainer is having a lot of profile, and it's evidence that Manikandan has taken a long time to introduce him, and still it was not complete. There was a lot of things which he missed in between, even though since the time was short, he has cut short and given only a few things about our trainer. So let's welcome our trainer. The floor is handed over to our pilot faculty, and let's see what he can do. Let your magic begin, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chair. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Perfectly.
You're audible.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much, JC Sentamil Shelvan, for a very nice introduction for me. Respected Chair, JC Ravi Chandran Subramanian, President of JC Rajpal MXL, our Chief Guest of the day, JC Senator R. Sundareswaran. He was okay, and President of Delta, JC Rotarian PR Ellen Cohen, sir, General Secretary of Delta, JC HDF V. Gandhi Lani, and the Vice President Delta, Auditor JC TS MOHANA HARISH, the founder Tamerica TV, Mr. Mahesh Nathan, all the dignitaries. So my dear friends, let me tell you one thing. I'm really happy to be here as a trainer for the Delta Entrepreneur training program. And I'm very much happy that two of my friends are already there in VP as a Vice President of Delta JFM TS Mohana Harish, and also my dear friend JC Senator R. Sundareswaran as on Vice President, and also the provisional national trainer of JCA India. And I'm really happy that I could perform today in front of an exemplary leader who have performed in all his profiles, no matter whether it is in an administrative matter and also in as in trainer, because I have seen him in OTS and also seen him in NCTPS. So I know our chief guest Mike and how he performs. So I'm really happy to see him here. And my dear friends, let me tell you one thing. We're going to start our session right now. And our session is, see, I'll be having a difficulty sometimes, maybe because of the language I have. I don't know. I'm not sure whether people will follow English or not. Sometimes, if it is possible, I don't know whether I would be able to speak it in Tamil, but I'll try my best. Okay. Yes. Because I've seen before that some of the trainers are using Tamil in between just for the communication sake. So yeah, I'll think of it. I'll try to do that. So, and I have only I think about only 1 hour for me to have a session right now. And I'm not going to take it as just a training, because in online training will be sometimes a monotonous task. So people will get bored, and for 1 hour our attention span is very less. So I will try to make it like in a workshop. So for 40 to 45 or 50 minutes, we'll be having a kind of a workshop where we are going to enjoy, we are going to learn what we can do. So I'll do my best in that part. I hope you people are going to support me in that as well. Can you put a yes in the chat box? Hello. Are you all okay with, yeah. I need your cooperation. Yes, before that, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. Can you see this? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So our topic is explore the unexplored. What do you think is the explore? What can we explore? Can you use your chat box, or else you can talk to me? You may use a mic. What do you think is explore? When you heard about this topic, explore the unexplored, what must have come to your mind?
Known the unknown.
Know the unknown. Yeah, perfect. Opportunity. Very nice.
To go beyond what we believe and explore the new things.
Go beyond. Yes, very true. Very true.
And whatever the things up to, like in our time, we would have a limited knowledge. So to go and explore and get more knowledge and become something extreme, so that to become an extreme, you need to go for the unexplored space.
Very nice explanation. Very nice. I really like it. So, my dear friends, in this session, I think you can see the screen right now. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yes.
You have seen the exploring and all. These pictures will maybe reminding you something else. Reminding of the past and all. And this, let me tell you this. Dictionary very simply says that when you try to explore, you try to discover, that is what is called explore. When you try to discover something, that is what is explore. So, do you think that it is a discovery or no? So, discover means, what is a discovery? What is discovery?
New inventions.
Finding
sure?
something which is already there, but it's unknown.
Yeah, good, good. All are okay with that? You agree with that, right? So there are two words that we need to actually know. One is discovery, another one is invention. As he said, Ravichandran Subramanian, this is Ravichandran, he said already something exists, but we don't know, and we discover it. That is the word discovery means something exists and we find it. But invention means there is nothing like that and we invent something new. So that is invention. Discovery means something is there. So exploring means you are trying to discover something. What are you going to discover? And my dear friends, if discovery is like that, I should also say that your discovery is your achievement. If you achieve something in your life, that means something was there already. You can achieve that, you can attain that, you can reach to that just because it exists. Whatever you see in this world, whatever goals you set right now in your life, you know that it exists, it can happen, it is there. Am I right or not? Can you put a yes if you agree with that? Thank you very much. So something exists. So your achievement, if you want to be a winner, if you want to be successful in your business, that position, that point of time exists. Only thing is that you have to discover, you have to reach to that level. That is all. So, my dear friends, if it is like that, you discover something, then your discovery is your achievement. And if your achievement is like that, then your achievement can be an explore. We need to explore your achievement, right? We need to discover what exists. So what is to be explored? Can you say what is to be explored? Everyone will be having different point of views. Everyone has different point of view. That I say I have this to be explored, that to be explored. Can you give me an example, one or two examples that you think should be explored, that already exists in this world, but you want to explore, you want to discover?
Can
Can
you
you give an
give us
example?
an example? Like we are also like we are confused like what to give example. If you say
Like,
some example.
any example, like, if you want to say, you haven't seen, like, you know uh, India existed before. No one invented India. No one invented America. Just discovered. And also in our life also there are a lot of things to be discovered. Like, yeah, we have a perfect example. Explore the opportunities of growth in my business. Growth, that the concept is there, already exists. We have to reach to that level. You are finding an opportunity. That opportunity you will have to find. You are exploring that opportunity.
Hmm.
So what is to be explored? There are many things to be explored. So in that level, you always, when somebody says exploration, uh, our JF from TS Mohana Harish sir said something. Can you say that, sir? Or what is the word that, what is the thing that comes to your mind? Exploration.
The needs depends upon the situation.
Right. So, and you want to see, know the unknown. You said, right?
Yes.
Know the unknown. So, Mike, to be the most influencing leader of India. Yes. So you have to reach to that level. You want to have that achievement. You have to discover that. Actually, the possibility exists. Possibility exists, but you won't find that just because you are not going to discover that. You are not going to explore that. So what is to be explored? All the time, every time when you say that explore, 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 the process that comes to our mind can be like, you are going to a place where you have not visited, to do something you haven't ever done, or things like that. My dear friends, what is to be explored? When somebody tells you something exists, please don't believe that. See what is not seen. What do you see that in that picture? What do you see in that picture?
I see
It's a
some
pine tree.
trees.
You see trees, right?
Yes. After that, there is a small mountain of trees, and after that, there is bigger mountains and lot of
Yes.
sky.
And lot of
Amazing.
clouds behind it.
Amazing. Yes. So how many of you actually seen that mountain? Or
I
those
saw the
mountains?
moon. There is moon in the left corner.
You see the moon. Yeah. You see that moon. So, many people simply they look at these plants or trees, right? This is a misty mountain. The climate is like that, and you can't see everything clearly. Some people tell you that something exists over there, but you don't know. But if you are not trying to discover, you are not going to explore such things, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So if you want to discover that, you have to explore it and see what is not seen over there. And as I mentioned, there are mountains over here, but people will only see this thing. A normal person will see only this thing. Okay. A normal person will only see this thing. As our JC Senator Sundareshan said, explore the opportunities in business or growth in business. Just like that, opportunities in everywhere, you have to find that. If you are being an average person, you will not find this opportunity. You will not see this. Then, if it is like that, I should say that I should ask you one thing: are they only external? Are you going to see a mountain? You haven't seen a mountain. You haven't seen a beach. You want to go going to the US. People say that US exists. US is a place to visit and all. You want to explore. Only that. Are you going external?
No,
Are you going to
internal.
play?
There is a lot of belief inside that needs to be discovered and
Wow,
readdressed.
wow. I think you are a voracious reader.
Yes,
You
I
read a
read a
lot.
book every week. I read a new book.
Yeah, great. Yes. That is why you have such a clear idea about such things. When you say, are they only external? See, people only think about things are to be explored. Exploration doesn't mean that you're going outside and find the things. There are things inside. Why not internal? In your life, there are things to be done internally. If you don't explore such things, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It exists, but you have to explore. Let me take an example. um, about a personal life, about personal life. Everyone has personal life. Am I right or not?
Right.
Everyone has got personal life. When more than one person comes, that becomes a social life, and it also exists. That is why we have organizations like JCI and Rotary and all. We have social life. And apart from that, a very important thing we have is a family life. A family life. How much important is family for you? Is it very important? Most important? So the priority can be different for everyone. And also, let us come to this part. We have also a business, maybe a profession. It can vary because some may be having, maybe into business, some may be into a profession. So different concepts will be there. So when we have all these things, what are to be explored? What are to be explored? Are there anything unexplored? Do you think something are there that are not explored?
Can you rephrase the question? I didn't
You
understand.
sure? I can. I think others also need to. Yeah. So when I tell you personal life, do you think that you have explored every possibilities of your personal life?
No.
A very no, right? A
Yes.
very big no. And do you think that as a family man or family person, you have explored every possibility in that?
No.
No. And again, as a businessman or as a
No.
professional, no. Always you can say, how much percentage, if you give a percentage for family personal life, how much percentage will you give? How much percentage you have explored?
Like
How much
10 to
percentage
20,
explored in your personal life?
10-20%.
10-20%. Very less, right?
Very less.
You're married?
Yes. I have
Yes. Other
one
people, if
kid.
you're married, my question is, or even if you're not married, you belong to a family. You belong to a family. Have you ever utilized the possibility of being in a family? So, are there things to be explored in your family? Or you are a businessman or a professional? Have you explored every possibility as a businessman or a professional? This is a very simple question. Got it. I'll give an example. Like uh, when somebody asks me about this, I will tell one thing that there are a lot of hidden talents in us, hidden talents in us that are not actually explored when it comes to personal life. It can be anything. I talked to one of my friends today, and he was talking about this. He used to have a leadership before when he was a kid, when he was about like 15 years or 15-year-old. At that time, he had a leadership. He had people following him. He used to be a leader. He used to order people, command people. But now he has lost such a talent. I asked him why. He says he doesn't know. So we have such things in us already that is in there, like it's like in a cloudy, in a misty, like a misty mountain. It already exists, but we don't see that. And many people, they don't even find that they have such a quality. I wanted to use a breakout room actually, but very less participation. Let us see if it is possible. We will do that. So for personal life, if you have a hidden talent, it can be anything. There can be many things, like more than 10. We have hidden talents. We don't know. So are we trying to explore such possibilities as a person? And also in family life, there are a lot of possibilities. As we said, it is our family is very important, but at the same time, how much importance we give to our family, or have we explored our family? As J.C. Ravichandran said, somewhere about 20% or 30% we have utilized in that area. So as a family, let me tell you this: how many people in your family you actually know? How many people? Means you have seen it in a marriage function, wedding function. Only that. Have you ever talked to them? Have you ever talked to them? Right? My question is very clear, right? We have family. We know our brother, elder brother, younger brother, sister, younger sister. Other than that, we have uncle, their son, their daughter, and our niece, our nephew, and all. Do you know them right nowadays? Do you talk to them? Do you contact them? You have actually the contact, right? There is a contact, but there is no connection, right? You have
Very
contact.
rarely.
Very rarely. So very less frequent, no, hardly. So it happens nowadays. Let me tell you, my dear friends, nowadays, even when you are in JCI, if your chapter has got 30 people, you people meet every, frequently, at least once a month, right or not?
Right.
In
Five
our
people.
organization, it is our second family. We meet people often. But at the same time, how many times we meet people, how often we meet our family friends, family, like our cousins or niece or nephews, like that. It is very difficult question to be answered because we don't actually utilize our network. We have other networks, but when we have such a family with us, when you can easily connect with them as you are already connected or already in a contact, you are, you have a relation with them. Even then, you are not connecting with them. Am I right or not? So this also happens in our life. This is an unexplored area. This is an unexplored area. When it comes to family, anything can be, you can take such examples. It can be like, don't talk to your elder brothers, as you say, how many times you call them in a week or in a month, how often you call them. So these things, you have a possibility, but you don't connect to them. Okay, so such a thing happens in our family. And the third thing, in our business, we have a wonderful organization, Delta Entrepreneurs here, and also JCOM we have in JCI. But again, the same thing happens. Have we ever utilized the opportunity of these networks in our business? How, what percentage you can say? If you're saying that 10% or 20%, 80% exists, why don't you do that? So very simple question for you, to explore the unexplored area in your personal life, your family life, and also in business. And I would like you to take your 2 minutes to discuss about this and to come to a conclusion and find three things you have never explored. One thing in your personal life, second thing in your family life, and the third one in your professional life. We will have um, our breakout room right now. So please get into the breakout room and you discuss there. Three questions are there. You can see that in the screen, right? Three things you have never explored in. First one, personal. Second one, family life. And the third one, in a business life. So you think of it and you come back in 2 minutes. Okay, are you all ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to create breakout room?
Yeah, we are going to create a room. Three people will be there in every room, I guess. And
Okay.
please discuss that and come back soon in 2 minutes. These three things, please don't forget the questions. Three things: one personal, one family, and the other one is business. Okay, please join. Yes. Are you all back? Yes. Are you all back?
Everyone was here only. Nobody was in the chat.
I think
Okay,
two, three
good.
people were
Good.
active over there. So, have you worked on the three things you have never explored in your life?
Yes, yes, we
Only
have
the
worked.
person.
Yes,
Yeah. You want to say that you want to keep that hidden?
exactly. And we will share the what information we have been discussing it about it.
Yes. Fantastic. So, you want to do that here or?
We will share it. No issue.
Yes. 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 Please.
Ravichandran sir, just
Okay.
informs.
Like in personal life, like the time I'm spending on my health is very less. I'm trying to sleep, but I cannot sleep more than 3-4 hours. So that I need to improve, and also I need to have some walk and have some exercise. So exercising is totally zero when it comes to in my personal life. So that I need to start doing. When it comes to family, like I just sit when there is like between my wife and my mom, most of the time I'll just sit and I'll just listen to them and I'll just move on. I won't give a decision or I won't ask them to follow, because I think I will hurt them, or they may think bad about me. So this is what it's been for a long time. And in professional life, I'm talking with only small companies like 10 crores, 20 crores, 100 crores, these kind of companies only I'm talking. I want to go and talk with companies like 1000 crores, 2000 crores, that kind of company, like Fortune 500. I've already worked with one or two Fortune 500 companies. That experience was different, so I want to still explore that Fortune 500 companies business. So there I need to go and stand there so I can become bigger.
Superb. Superb. Yes. So, you know what to do. Are there anyone else here? Pandyamal ma'am, Varsha ma'am,
Auditors.
anyone here? Anyone want to speak on this? Or else, Mon sir.
Yes, sir. And as rightly said that regarding our personal, we have to improve our health oriented by getting up early and going for a walk in a fresh air environment. So day by day we have to increase it. That is regarding personal life. And as rightly said that we are not spending our valuable time with our family members, and we are thinking about, since we are I'm in this profession, the everyone has a cutoff date, that is due dates. So looking after the due dates only, we used to get stress. So we have to give very good services to all the clients, existing clients. So we have to complete our task within the due dates. Otherwise, the penalties will be cropped up. So by that, we are not able to spend the time with the family members, and we have to streamline all the professional life in a greater manner. So we have to explore that in a systematic manner. Even though it is in a
Right,
systematic manner, more we have to do it in a systematic manner.
right.
But
Yes, yes,
it depends upon
that's
the situation to situation, and even differ from the trader to trader.
same. Yeah. So that is great. So as you mentioned, exploring the
Yes.
exploring session. Exploring means because actually you are going to discover such a position and you find that achievement over there, right? So if you have not never tried to explore such a way or such a thing, and you haven't actually benefited out of it. So if you have an achievement, yes, JCP Varsha ma'am,
Yes, sir. Shall I?
yes,
Sir, is it audible?
yes, audible.
Um, Sir, personally, I want to control my sleeping, so I'm very sleepy always. So I want to control
Yeah.
my sleep. And in family, there is no comment on my family. And third thing is profession. I'm a student, so really Early I felt bored on reading books, but I want to read books. So I want to improve my reading skill. That's also it.
Okay, fantastic, nice. And anyone wants to speak in Tamil, that will also work. Okay, I can understand Tamil. I may not be able to respond. No problem. If you want to say, please. Anyone can.
Sir, I am V.
Yes,
Pandimat, sir.
yeah.
V. Pandimat. So I want to share a very important information. I have never explored. I have never explored means I wanted generally from the childhood days, my concentration would be on only on studies. For example, for seventh standard, eighth standard, or ninth standard, from childhood days itself, I concentrated on my studies only. I generally I will even whenever I am opening my book, my that means my subject book. Even I forgot my father, mother, everything. Till now, I forgot my family also. My child's age is 6. She may tell, um, um, அம்மா நீ ஏம்மா நீ எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் படிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்க, என்னைய கொஞ்சம் கவனிமா. She may tell. So I want to close my book. Then I want to concentrate on my family, especially on my child. So that means I concentrated only on studies, but I forgot my family, my surroundings, everything. Sometimes I may think why we are like I may think, but I would not come from that. So that is the thing I have never explored. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot. The people are, taking it seriously. That is, I really like that, because when I started training, I thought that people will not be there to, respond. And all. I love to see that you people are responding to my session. Thanks a lot. And I'm getting a very good response from you. Very good feedback. Thanks a lot. And dears, so we right now we are just only trying to explore three things, right? Only three things we are trying to explore. One is personal, one is about our family, and the third one is all about our business. Okay, let me tell you this, or let me ask you this. You have all decided to do all these things. Am I right or not? Can I get a yes for the confirmation? You're all trying to do this. You're all trying to discover such a thing in your life. You're going to explore such a possibility in your life. Yes, nice. So I have another question here. So please think of this. Can you see this question? Can you see this question? Hello. Can you see this question? Three questions. Yes. So we have already decided to do something. But the question is, does it make any difference? You have decided to do something, or you have decided to explore something in your life, personal, family, and also in business. Does it make any difference? And what is that difference, do you think? You have to write it down. Please write it down. Take a notebook if you have, please. Please write it down what difference that makes in your life. You have decided to do something. Okay, you have decided to go to, if I say if I'm from Kerala, I decided to go to Delhi. But what difference that makes being in Kerala or in Delhi? What difference is there? Just like that, if you decide or if you do that, what difference that is going to make it in your life, in your personal life, in your familial life, in your business? What is that difference? It would make me more disciplined. Good. Yes. And also with about the family, there are things there, right? So you have to know whether that makes difference or not. Otherwise, your decisions, you even determine something, but what is going to happen after that if that doesn't make any difference in your life? So we have this response from Pandimal ma'am. Yes, sir, I'm different. I have completed 8 degrees in different disciplines. Wow, this makes a lot in my professional life. Yes, that makes, yeah, that, yeah. My question was, Pandimal ma'am, if you are going to make a difference in your personal life, in your family life, in your business life, what is that difference that is going to make? If you are making this change, you are exploring this possibility. That is the first thing. Second one, is it possible or not? Do you think it is possible? Do you think it is possible? Yes, it is possible. So if it is not possible, there is no need of trying it. Okay. You don't need to try at all. It is possible. It is possible. Just, I can walk in the morning. I can wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock. Okay, I can read newspaper. I can watch anything. I can go to gym. I can hit gym. Anything that is possible. And about the family life, I will spend some time with my family. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Does it make any difference? Yes, it makes difference. Then, yes, it makes difference. And third thing, are we ready to pay for it? It doesn't mean that you are not going to pay for it. You are not going to. You are not going to pay for it. But the pay is your pain. You don't. It doesn't. You have. You ask us $1 million question. Even if you have $1 million, okay, you are not ready for it. You don't have that pain. You will not do it. It takes pain. You want to wake up at 4 o'clock. You want to wake up at 5 o'clock. It has got a pain. You want to walk. It has pain. You want to go hit gym. There is a pain. You want to spend with your family. Time spend your family. There is a pain in it because you have to spend some time with your family. Leaving from your office, you have other responsibilities. You have pressure from your boss, your company, or in the middle of that, you are doing this. There is a possibility, but it has a pain in it. So that pain is your pay. Are you ready for it? So these three questions are very relevant in this. Why you spend with your family? Why you do that thing in your business? Will that make any difference? Is it possible? Or are you ready to pay for it? Yes, Ravi sir, please. You have something to say.
Um, I don't remember who said this, but I don't know whether I read or someone from mentoring. Okay. What he said was, it was someone in video or mentoring. I don't remember. What he said was, every person is capable of making a change. So if someone wants to, if he is a smoker, if he wants to quit, the moment he makes the decision, he is a changed man. Only thing is the distance that from smoker to non-smoking, the change that that uh, that change will take time, but the decision is made in a first place. So difference between a well-disciplined leader and a non-disciplined person is this only. Well-disciplined leader will make this happen as soon as possible. The other person, they'll say, okay, I will smoke today, tomorrow I will leave. Then they will keep reasons. This is the only thing. So the third question, that's what I said, it's $1 million question. If you are ready to pay for it, you will do it, or else you'll be procrastinating.
Yes, yes, yes. So that is a very good response from you. Actually, these things happen. Even if you're taking a resolution, you want to make a resolution that from 2023 you're going to keep this. I'm going to do this. But if you are keeping a day and there you're waiting for it, it means that you are not willing to make that change. You are not ready for it. So you have a pain over there. You want some time for that change. But if you're ready for it, you make that change in your brain. Okay, you change, then only that change happens. If you are ready for it, take that chance and change yourself. There is a chance for you to take that decision. Then you will already you will it is very easy for you to change your habit no matter what it is. So that is it. And does it make any difference? Is it possible? Are you ready to pay for it? And these are some of the questions that can be asked to yourself when you want to explore something new in your life. But another question is, you have to also ask this question as well: what stopped you before? Satar Ali was there. Many mentors were there, trainers were there, a lot of sessions were there. Years before, you could have done it. But what stopped you before? What is
Myself.
one of the questions?
Myself.
Yourself. Yes, yourself. Pandimal ma'am, you have something to say. What stopped you before? You couldn't spend with time with your family, all those things. What stopped you before? You have to know that. What stopped you before? When you don't know what was your hindrance, what was the obstacle for you to move forward before, you don't know what to do in future or what to do now to overcome that. So that is a question: what stopped you before? So if something is there, you have to identify that obstacle. So you say myself, but there should be a habit. Instead of only myself, there should be a habit or the way you have already followed so far. There must be something. You have to identify such a thing. Otherwise, you cannot do all those things you already said about personal life, family life, and business. You can't do it just because of that obstacle. You can't simply say that it was myself. There should be some kind of, we always say that it is already programmed. There is a program. A program was actually installed. What was that program? Then if you are going to change that, you have to know which program actually caused that problem. What is that malware? You are going to install, yes, you're going to install an antivirus, a malware software, anti-malware software, then it will detect, right? So what you have to detect in that way, what actually stopped you before? What is that malware?
Okay,
Then
sir.
only
Thank
you
you, sir.
can move.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for very good explanation. Yes, I have to install antivirus because it fully, that means up to 45 years it fully occupied in my mind, as well as it corrupts all my brain. So I have to recover from it. Yes, absolutely correct. I have to recover from it by concentrating on my, at least my child's life. So I want to close my book. That means I want to stop my studies, and then I want to concentrate on my child's life, as well as I want to reduce my, I want to reduce to get further degrees. So because it is very difficult to overcome it, according my view, because from childhood days I have such a habit. So I want to recover from it by concentrating on my child's life, by that means I want to give some teaching on my child's book. That means how to study. So if I am concentrating on my child's studies, or on my child's life, then I may close my own book. So in such a way, I want to recover from it, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You said that, like, you will stop that learning. But, madam, I never think that learning or studying something is a malware kind of a thing. It is not destroying you, but you learn, you're updating yourself every time. It is a very positive, good thing and a positive thing. But the thing is that we should know how much extent, what extent we have to take our education, or what we need to study, what thing, what thing we have to what do you say, take, which one we should give preference. Preference doesn't mean that we are stopping this and starting this. You understand, madam? Preference doesn't mean that you
Okay,
stop
sir.
this and you start this. Preference
Yes,
means
sir.
you have to have a preference on something, but it doesn't mean that you are stopping it. You also have this, you have a taste for it, but you should also continue with such a positive thing. But at the same time, that is the thing that you always keep yourself. Preferences should be there. When you give preferences, you should not stop something in between. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
I,
sir.
I
Thank you,
think
sir.
it is
Then
clear to you.
I,
So please
sir,
don't
sir.
stop. Please don't stop studying, madam. It's always good, always good, and we appreciate that 8 degrees to a woman and in India, and it's a big thing, a great thing that we should do. We should appreciate that. So we have another question. What stopped you before? After that, we have another question. Is how would you overcome now? That is a very important question because you already know what stopped you before. So the problem you know. Now, what is the solution? How would you overcome now? So the same problem is already there when you're going to school, when you're going to college, when you're going to work, or wherever you go. That obstacle, that hindrance, that block is already there. It is still there. So what are you going to do for it? What would you do to overcome that? That thing you have to write it down and work on it, because you have to identify first, then you understand that is the problem. Okay, no problem, because that is not at all a problem. I have a decision, I will do this. Nothing will work because that block is already there, is still there, and it is going to block you for forever. So please work on that. How would you overcome now? You have to work on it. You don't make a decision right now, you think of it, and then only you should think of how to overcome it. And next thing is, as I said, Pandamal said a very important thing at the same time. I have this quote to say, tell you this. Yes, Ravichandran sir, as you say, yeah, try harder, try better. Exactly. So we have this quote. I want to tell you this. I want to emphasize this thing. To when Pandamal says that, I want to tell you this same thing. It goes with the context. Making things happen in your life is important. Your studying, your work, your business, everything is important. But making the right things happen is even more important. There are a lot of things. There are things there, many things right there, but the right thing. So you have to know which is the right thing. Then you have to make that right thing happen, and that is even more important. Again, I'm telling you, even more important doesn't mean that you are stopping something. You are giving importance to this, then you go after that. So you have a chance. Okay. So you give importance to something else. It doesn't mean that you're stopping something else. You love your daughter. It doesn't mean that you're not loving your son. You love your family. It doesn't mean that you don't love society. So the preferences should be there. So the thing is, making things happen in your life is important, but making the right things happen is even more important. You want to make the things right. There are a lots of tips to do that. I would prefer you to have 5 things. If you are following these things, you will also have some kind of confidence in you. You have self-esteem in you, and you'll always feel that you are exploring new things in your life, in your business, in your personal life, and also in your family life. First one is write a better story for your day. Everyone knows that everyone has got a story, but you have to create a better story every day. You are doing something today in a better manner. Next day, something better you have to do. Only one thing is needed. Don't think that everything should be better. Okay. Not everything should be better. A lot of things are there to make it to make better. As he said, try harder, but the better. So write a better story. Write a better story of your life. Every day you find that one thing is there better than yesterday. And the second one, identify what is keeping you stuck. Identify what is keeping you stuck. Means, as I said, told you earlier, there is a block in front of you. There is something stops you. Then you have to identify what it is. If you don't know what it is, if you don't know what it is, you cannot overcome that. I hope it is clear, right? 2 points I said. Write a better story every day. Identify what is keeping you stuck. I hope it is clear. And third thing is participate in any physical activity you enjoy. Would you like to dance? Do you want to do anything else or anything you like? Any physical activity you enjoy, do it. Participate in something. Okay, do something different. Do something different you haven't ever experienced. Participate, even if you don't like. I should say, try that. Participate in it, and you go and enjoy that. If you don't enjoy, stop it. No problem. Go and experience such a thing. And the fourth one is reframe in your mind a situation in a positive light. Every person is, I can tell you, all of us are not perfect. It means no one is perfect. So if you want to be perfect, it doesn't happen. So if something happens bad to you, something is not good for you, happened is happened. Please don't, work on it. You think over it again and again, and don't, lose your mind. What you can do is, before going to sleep, if something has happened to you, reframe it in your mind a situation in a positive way. That I did it that way. Don't think about what you did and it was so bad. I didn't do that. I must not have done that. I could have done that. Never think about it. If you reframe the situation before going to bed, you reframe yourself, being alone, reframe it like that. This happened at that time. I did it. I spoke it that way. I behaved it that way, and that was a positive way you have to do, because that those positive elements can help you in your future, because that will not happen again. Otherwise, you will have that regret again and again that I did do that like that. So these positive reframing can help you think better. And the last one, but very important, create your own reality in your mind. Whatever you want to achieve, that reality you have to create in your mind. There should be a destination. When you travel from, as I said, I'm from Kerala, I'm going to Delhi. I need to know from where to start. From where should I start and where to stop. So if you are creating a reality and I'm traveling like that, I am creating my reality. People may tell you that you go to Delhi, you go to Andhra, you go to Tamil Nadu, anyone can say anything. But your reality comes from your mind. You create that reality in your mind, then go after it. I'm sure that you're going to find it. You're going to reach to it. You're going to explore that. So if you want to explore something unexplored, there are 5 things I have mentioned. You want to explore something not explored, unexplored. If you want to achieve something you have not achieved right now, you can do these 5 things. Write a better story for your day. Identify what is keeping you stuck. Participate in any physical activity you enjoy. Reframe in your mind a situation in a positive light. Create your own reality in your mind. And then, very important, I should say, because I believe this. You may be right. Do you think you're doing the right thing? You may be right, because that is our conception. We preconceive that we have a notion that I am right. You are right, but what you are doing is right thing. Right. Exactly. Yeah, we are getting amazing feedback response in the chat. Yes, this is very true. I can be right anytime because my mind says that you are right. But my dear friends, if your mind says you are right, no one is going to be affected. But do you think you are doing the right thing that is going to affect others? So think wisely and act wisely. Okay, so always understand that there are better ways to do things, and you have to do the right thing. That is what we are supposed to make things happen. Can be okay, but make right things happen is the best way. So I would like you to explore the unexplored things in your life and enjoy your life. Thank you very much.
That was a really, really awesome and really great session, sir. Thank you very much, Sada sir. I hope everyone would have really enjoyed it. There is no doubt about it. So let's ask our participants. So if you have any feedback or any question, you can ask Sada sir. So time for feedback. Anyone having feedback? Pandyamal ma'am, who would like to give a few lines of feedback?
Sir, sure, sir. I'm Vipandemal from Madurai. So, sir, the thing was, I slept, and at 8:10 or 8:05 only, I wake up. So then I you remembered about a meeting. Then only I came to this meeting, and then this session was I heard only limited things from sir, but the things were very nice, as well as sir session was a very interactive one. And then I learned, I have heard only some 2 or 4 slides, but the slides information were informative as well as effective one. The session was also very effective one. Sir, your English also was very nice, sir. As well as your points, and then very simple simple questions. These were impressed me, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Pandyamal ma'am is very much impressed. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now, auditor Mohanari sir, please.
Definitely, thank you for the privilege, President. And I would like to vouch for my roommate as well as a very good friend. Because in NTTS we both were in the same room, and we used to discuss many points during when we were together during NTTS, and most importantly that the presentation way he expressed, there are so many transformation I'm able to see from our today's trainer, as well as very good friend. And the sum up was very good, excellently. The sum up, the first point, I am so impressed about it. The first point what he has given is write a better story for your day. So that's more important. And everyone used to say, write down the important things what you are going to do tomorrow during the night times before you are going to sleep. Everyone, that we have heard it, everyone used to say that, even after reading so many books like that way. This is the uniqueness I see from today's trainer. Write a better story for your day. That's more important, because after reading the stories, but first it will be a difficult task for each and everyone, because writing a one sentence or one letter, it will be easy for them. Oh, these are the tasks I have done. These are the tasks I have done, like that way. But writing a story is more important, because instead of writing 10 to 15 points, if you write a story, oh, this we have to write like that way. But after writing a story, it will be easy for each and everyone. Even you can improve their vocabularies. Even they can improve their language skills, and more importantly, that the mistakes we should not be committed, and we can have a very good prioritize in it. So it's a nice one, a uniqueness I have seen from a very good my friend, professional national trainer. It was an excellent one. I think the assignments has come. Before the session also we were discussing about it, regarding our. I'm so happy that all our batchmates are they are doing in an excellent manner. That's a very important thing. And whenever we used to have a very good communication, and they none of the batchmates, they said no. They said the positive words, yes. So that's a unity the all our friends has with the like-minded peoples. And I'm on behalf of JCI and Delta Entrepreneurs, I thank each and everyone for gathering here. And it was an awesome session. Thank you so much, today's trainer. And there are so many ladders to climb in a training ladder. As everyone, I think, rightly said by our host president, he is ZVP of his region, and he has exploded. He has instead of saying explorer, he has conquered all the minds with his language skills and very good personality. Thank you so much for a wonderful presentation. I'm expecting more from you in upcoming days. Thank you. All the best, Satalji. Over to President.
Thank you. Thank you, Mohaner, sir. Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite JC Varsa to give the feedback.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, in the beginning of the session, I said, this session is going to be a thought-provoking session. As he said, this session has been a very much a thought-provoking session. Still, I couldn't find any answer for your question. You had raised so many questions. I'm just thinking within myself, what struck me in doing such things. So what struck me from exploring to new things. So I'm still thinking on that. So you made me to think more. And when I'm thinking deeply, I find that I have a notion that when I'm thinking in a positive way, uh, the things will happen in a negative way. It will goes on a negative path. So I don't use to think in a positive way. So I really want to think from today onwards. I'm going to think in a positive note. Everything I'm going to take it in a positive thing, and change is the only thing that never ever change. So but initiating a change is a very making a change, it's very difficult. But you made a initiation you initiate a change today in my in myself. So thanks for bringing a change in myself. Thank you for your session, sir. Really awesome session. Thank you, sir. Thank you for President and Delta Entrepreneur Federation's chairman and every faculty. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Varsa. It was indeed a very great feedback. So thank you once again. And Mohaner, sir, you have anything to say?
Yes, thank you. It's my small privilege, President. And
Sure.
regarding this feedback, only I'm about to say it. And even in in NTS, a pilot team has taught rainbow techniques. I think from this feedback, there is a behavioral changes happen from our participants, and I think our today's trainer, very good friend, he has used the rainbow techniques to change one's behavioral changes. Thank you so much, and you have created a very good impact on each and everyone. Thank you so much. It's a privilege, President, and a trainer.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Auditor J from MOHANA, sir. Is there anyone who wants to give feedback? Or we can move to the next session. Okay, I think.
Yes, now you can move to next agenda, please.
Okay. Before we move on, there is. I would like to give personal feedback. It's not in the agenda, but I would really want to give. Every time when we work, we will learn a lot of things, but we won't practice it in everyday life. That's the thing what every human being does. And there are many things that I've learned in my life, but I have not implemented everything efficiently and perfectly. So there are sometimes we procrastinate. We keep this. We will give it at some other time, and we'll just move on like that. So in this session, like when every question was asked, it was like, oh, I have left this. I have not done this. These are the things I forgot. So it was like, going back in the memories and, finding what are the things that I've left. And it was really, for me, it was thought-provoking, like what our Varsha shared. It was thought-provoking. It made me to remember what I've already, it's there. So it went to every part of my hard disk. In a hard disk, it goes like this and it will stay there. We have to go revisit, and until then it will be there. We won't be able to explore. So I was able to explore, which is already hidden. So I was able to discover the same thing again. So whichever I forgot. So it was really an amazing session, and thank you very much. General.
ரொம்ப நிறைய எஃபர்ட் போட்டு நிறைய நல்ல விஷயங்களை நல்ல கண்டென்ட்டா மக்கள்கிட்ட கொண்டு வந்து சேர்த்துட்டு இருக்கக்கூடிய தமிரிக்கா டிவிக்கு உடனே யூடியூப்ல அதை பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா அவங்க சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கண்டிப்பா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, அண்ட் பெல் ஐக்கான மறக்காம கிளிக் பண்ணிருங்க.